Yeah, hello viewers, I'm Lamide. You are welcome to your favorite family TV program, Family Talk with Lamide. Family Talk with Lamide is a program where we get to discuss issues that relate to our families. The different segments are available. We hope that through the words we speak and the counsels we give through the various segments, from the drama to the Let's Talk to the Chilling with LA, we will be able to learn one or two things that will help us to make healthier decisions and safer choices as it relates to our lives. In today's episode, we'll be talking about how can young people avoid peer pressure. Peer pressure is an issue that is prevalent in today's world. A lot of young people are being pressurized by their peers, comparing themselves with other people, and they are being pushed to do things that are not right. So in today's episode, we are going to x-ray the topic. We will look at the causes, we will look at how they can handle it, and we will look at the roles of parents and adults in helping our young people avoid the trap of peer pressure. Let's get into this.
So guys, thank you so much for coming, and then this is for Daniel. Happy birthday to you, bro, and many more.
Amen. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Hi guys. Hey Mike, what's up?
What's up?
Hi.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, guys, meet my friend Jimmy. I decided to bring him to the party.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey Jimmy, welcome to the party.
Thank you, guys. Happy birthday, Daniel.
Thanks. Join us for the drink. We just started drinking.
Sorry, is this alcohol?
It's alcohol now.
I don't want to drink, sorry.
Do you need beer or red wine then?
I don't drink alcohol. Don't you guys have soft drinks or?
Soft drinks.
Mike, which kind of small picking you carry come here now? I'm surprised. This guy is a small boy, I beg.
Well, I'm so sorry, guys. It's just a shy type.
Oh,
Shy? No need to be shy, bro. We are all one.
Service on booze, man. Let him feel alright.
Man, drink cold.
Mike, but I don't know how to drink alcohol.
You have to drink it though, don't disgrace me. You'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Sure. Just sip and swallow.
What? How do you guys drink this? It's so hot and tastes funny.
I said it. Take keys. You brought the keys here. Next time, not the person you're bringing you. Judges.
If I ever bring you to a party or anywhere again in my life, call me a fool.
But I did apologize now.
What nonsense apology after falling my hand just the way you did?
But I already told you I didn't know how to drink alcohol.
And you're not even ashamed to say that at your age?
I just don't like the way it tastes.
I also didn't like the way it tastes too when I started drinking it. But I have to drink it over and over for my tongue to get used to it.
But is it more someone now to drink alcohol?
Yes, it is. If you want to chill with the big boys, or do you want to go to club and start ordering for soft drinks? Or have you ever heard any hype man hail somebody who buys soft drink in club before? See, guy, they know they use soft drink due to email.
Maybe I'll learn how to drink alcohol then.
Yes, just make sure you start learning now.
Yeah, I will.
Wow! Wow! Nice one, bro! Nice one, bro! Wow! Now, Jimmy, you're one of the big boys. No matter what, everyone here has got your back. Right on, bro. You're doing well. Stop nothing. Woo! Come on.
So boys, we all know why we are here. Jimmy was at a party with you guys and he consumed alcohol. And he had an accident shortly after. And rumors or advisory reports have it that you gave him the alcohol to drink. So you all need to tell me your involvement in this matter.
No sir. When he came to the party, we were all drinking soft drinks. Then we were surprised when he brought out a bottle of whiskey and started drinking it.
It's a lie. Quiet. Did I say you could talk? Did I give you the permission to talk? We already gave you the chance to mention the names of those who gave you alcohol, but you declined. You didn't take that chance. And that window has elapsed. So let's hear the side of the story. Daniel.
Sir, no one gave Jimmy alcohol to drink. He was the one that brought it out and was trying to share with us, but we didn't agree. Abi Alex?
Yes, now. He was just misbehaving up and down. We even told Mike not to bring him to our party again.
Daddy, you're lying. Shut your mouth! It's okay. You three can go.
Yes, sir.
Well, Jimmy, hopefully you have learned your lessons. I'm happy that your friends are denying, although I know that they gave you the hot drinks to drink. Never let people push you to do what is wrong, to do what is immoral, or to do something that has repercussions. Because by the time you crash, they will deny you.
Are you listening? Hope you are listening.
Yes, Daddy.
And sir, I'm sorry, there will have to be some disciplinary actions against him. Jimmy will have to be suspended.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Principal. Regrettably, I understand.
And hopefully, his time away from school will help him heal properly, and it will help him more in his decision-making process. And to you, Jimmy, you need to be careful. Don't let people push you to do what you don't want to do. Don't fall for peer pressure. Have a mind of your own and always do what you believe is right for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about it. Yeah, hello viewers, the program still continues. This is the segment Chilling with LA, and I have with me here in the studio, Mrs. Anthony.
Hi viewers, you're welcome to this.
Yeah, and Isaac, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. I'm very pleased to be here.
The topic for today is avoiding peer pressure. A lot of young people are falling into this trap, and for most people, when they start getting into it, they try to involve themselves in many things that are not needed and that might have consequences and repercussions later. So we need to let them know how they should avoid falling into peer pressure. So Mrs. Anthony, please, what are your thoughts on this? How can young people avoid the trap of peer pressure?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lamide. First of all, we need to look at the word peer pressure. Peer pressure to me is an influencer. You know, when you are being influenced either by a group of people or by a person or by an adult. Yes, an adult can influence you, depends on who the person is. You have control over your own self, as in somebody is having control over you. I see that as a pressure coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Then you asked a question now, how can one control it? First of all, as we were growing up as kids, our parents taught us a lot.
Yeah.
Though they were not that learned. But they taught us a lot, how to carry ourselves outside there, how to speak and how to do things. One, I think the lectures on how to be taught to avoid this should start from the house first, from parents. Then the second should come from the school. Your teachers, they do a talk show, or they come to the classes to educate you more. They give you ideas and they give you facts on how to carry yourself and how to, you know, package yourself outside there and who to work with and who to like move out with and things you are supposed to say and how you can defend yourself outside if you meet people that want to like influence you. Then thirdly, you can also be taught in churches. Now these three groups I've mentioned can help to give you ideas in case you fall under this group or you see yourself.
Isaac, what are your thoughts on this? How can young people avoid falling in the trap of peer pressure?
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Like she rightly said, first off, peer pressure is a problem. I would say is a problem, and being a developer, peer could be a community and an amount of persons. Like we're seated here, this is a peer.
Yeah.
Now, if I have my own kind of behavior and then I see Mr. Lamide behaving in some sort of way, and whether I love it or not, with time, so far we are always seen together in one way or the other, I will begin to act like him, and that is how it is. Now, pressure could come from an angle, from his own angle, whether knowingly or unknowingly, without him even knowing that he's already influencing me. But I'll get to find out, say, okay, yeah, I'll take 2 steps back and be like, okay, yes, I'm beginning to act like this person already. You are exhibiting that syndrome called peer pressure. Now, one of the best ways of doing that is once you notice that problem is beginning to like rub off on you, you have to walk away, because with time, it becomes worse. You might even want to overshadow the person you are learning from. Understand? Trying to be like the person, but then in the end you become worse. Now, another thing again is, like she said, about our parents. That is very important, and that is one thing every parent must always take note of. You are not just out there to be a parent to your children, but also friends to them.
Yeah.
You have to create that forum, that space, that they're very comfortable. If anything happens, okay, mom, dad, this is what I went through today, and then you put them through. And this is the problem we are facing today in Africa. You know, we always scold our children. We call that scolding, but that, to me, that is not scolding at all.
Pressure will come and it will penetrate, and by so doing, you will not be able to handle it. Another one, I don't want you to be a fan of competition. Please, viewers there, you don't be a fan of competition. Now we have good competitions and we have the bad ones.
Yes.
That if you're a teen outside there, there are some competitions that will really not go well. Because by the time you find yourself competing with somebody who does not have the same belief with you, there will be a problem, one way or the other.
Definitely.
So definitely that pressure might come in.
Definitely.
So I just what I want to chip in.
That's nice. Those are nice and valid points. So another thing we'll say now is looking at it from the angle of the parents. I know you touched a bit on that, but just to elaborate more on it, what can be the role of the parents in helping these young people? How can we help them to avoid the trap of peer pressure, because I've discovered in my interactions with a lot of young people that there were some youngsters who started out well in life with good intentions, with good mindset, but probably in their secondary school or when they got to university premises, that's when other people were able to influence them and they became people that they are not proud of themselves. So as parents, what are our roles in checking our youngsters, our teenagers, our youths, and letting them know that they need to try as much as possible to shield themselves?
Your parents should give the kids that forum to express themselves steady, and that is very, very true. Now, like I said before about parents being so uptight with their kids, that is like one of the major problems we're facing. Like I said, the only way to help eradicate that bad ideology is to make them understand what life is. Now, I've been a tutor of a couple of, I'll say years now, and I'm still one.
Okay.
Now, in that space, there was this seminar we had one time, and they said that if you're teaching, make sure there's learning going on. It's one thing to teach, it's another thing for the people you're teaching to learn.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And one of the best ways of doing that is to make them understand that, or make them feel free. You know, if there's no freedom around your teaching space, learning might not occur. You know, when those kids are afraid of you, when you walk into the class, you'll be like, this man don't come again. The child might be actually very, very good, but that problem would be there. That problem of, I don't like this teacher. The students might want to, because they are still growing. They don't know that they are creating problem for themselves by not reading. All those things. So they try to like want to get any of them. So these are basically the issues. And one of the major persons that should watch out for this problem called peer pressure are the celebrities.
So madam, your own thoughts please. What are the things that the parents can do, or adults, parents, that can do to help guide young people and tailor them aright?
I actually like the area Mr. Simon, chipped in now.
Yeah.
He talked about the celebrities.
Yeah.
I want to take you from the area of let's bring in the mother's role, and let's bring in the educators. All of those things can actually mar somebody. They are negative peer pressure. You understand? Then, as mothers, you can be a role model to your child. She can look up to you. I have girls at home. I have more of girls. And sometimes I hear them say, I want to be like my mommy. You know? I know if I don't do well, or they are not seeing the good in me, I might influence them negatively.
Definitely.
If they are doing well, it will come out well.
Definitely.
So I think these can also help.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
So that's it. We've had so much in this episode about how young people can avoid the trap of peer pressure. So many things have been said. We hope you've been able to learn one or two things. The end of the segment has come, but the show still continues. Stay tuned.
Ways to avoid the trap of negative peer pressure are keeping good friends, having friends with similar beliefs, having secret codes to communicate with your parents,
avoid the pressure zone, practice saying no like you mean it. They should be able to speak out. They should evaluate their friendships. They should notice who they keep friends with and who they don't want to keep friends with.
Teenagers should seek out for positive relationships. Parents should teach their children on how to listen to their guts. Children should avoid bad companies and friends.
Look for positive role models, watch your moods, pick out, be your own best friend.
I for one believe that if you give teenagers something to look forward to, they would actually not fall into peer pressure, because we know that what is actually causing this peer pressure is because of the things happening around us in the society. So if we, the society, can give them something to look forward to, they would actually not fall into any kind of juvenile delinquencies, okay? And I also believe that the things that we can give to them are things that are good, because if you are promising them a brighter future, for instance, good education, good economy, good governance, I think they are not going to look towards or tend towards any vices that is going to be harmful to the society.
Family talk with Lamide. talk with Lamide, making better youth, filled with positive energy. No need to worry about the Family talk with Lamide.